Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to some more VGC. So I've been playing a bit off camera just to try and get up into Master Ball tier so we're not sitting there eternally struggling. I think I played about like 8 or 9 games basically, just kept getting right up to the edge and then dropping off. Ended up versing like one guy twice, and the second game around he actually flinched me like 8 times in one game, so I got very frustrated, walked off, came back, won 2 games, and now we're back here. So that's good. Alright, so we have an Indeedee female along with a Drifblim, so it's probably Psychic Seed Drifblim. A Raw Excadrill, oh no, there's Tyranitar down below. Okay, so we have a Tyranitar Excadrill core, a Drifblim Indeedee core, and a Rotom Mow along with a Charizard. Interesting. First thoughts are Landorus kind of dunks on this entire team if we can get it set up. So I really like Grimmsnarl as a lead here. Togedemaru could do work because it's super effective against quite a lot of their team. Problem is it gets outspeared by Charizard. P2. I mean, Urshifu is also very good here. The problem is whether they lead Tyranitar Excadrill or whether they lead the Indeedee Drifblim. How about this as a lead? Landorus in the back. And Celesteela is pretty good. Mostly for the Excadrill Tyranitar, not so much for the Rotom Zard. Drifblim doesn't really do much to it. We're gonna bring Urshifu. I feel like we don't bring Urshifu. I brought it in like so many games off camera, and I did this like the last episode too when I was playing a couple games off camera. And then as soon as I play on camera, I just never bring it. But it's helped me pick up a lot of really good KOs. Life Orb, I think, is pretty unexpected on Urshifu. Most people expect Band or Focus Sash. I'm still undecided on whether I've picked correctly, if I'm being honest. Alright, so the important thing to note here is we cannot taunt this Indeedee because of the Psychic terrain. So we're pretty much just going to be setting up screens. Yep, there's the Psychic Seed. Literally no one is surprised. Least of all myself. So we're going to do a light screen. And we'll Zing Zap just in case they don't follow me. They should follow me here. They may even have Will-O-Wisp, actually, now that I think about it. Yep. Okay, well they targeted the Grimmsnarl, which I think is the wrong target. But, you know. They have Dazzle. Okay, sure. That did a lot through light screen. Oh, it crit me. Okay. Today is just not my day for this kind of stuff, man. Alright, I'm gonna Spirit Break. Same base power, right? I'm gonna Spirit Break. I should have Nuzzled, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna Nuzzle this turn. They follow me this turn 100%. Or they have Strength Sap. I didn't know Drifblim got Strength Sap. Well, there you go. If you don't know what that move does, it recovers HP based on the opponent's attack stat and then lowers that opponent's attack stat. Alright, well, we're going to play our annoying games. Okay, Grimmsnarl lives, that's really good. Basically just means that we get a special attack drop on this Indeedee, a lot of damage, which is really good, and breaks potential Focus Sash. Alright, now I'm going to taunt the Drifblim and Zing Zap. I mean, they could switch out Drifblim into Excadrill now that I think about it. So potentially Iron Head was a better play there. Okay, they just let the taunt go through. They're not follow me at all. Maybe they don't have it. I mean, this is a pretty offensive Indeedee. Yeah, they just seemed pretty content to just do this. Alright, well now's a perfect opportunity to get Landorus in and get it set up. And I'm pretty content here to Airstream and I think Zing Zap. Let's see, yeah, Driflim's... I mean, Driflim is taunted. I just wonder if they brought Excadrill and Tyranitar. I'm gonna Airstream the Drifblim slot. And Ironhead the Indeedee slot. Wow, my game lagged there for a while. I was like really worried my internet dropped out. The reason we Airstream, I mean obviously we're targeting a flying type, but we need at least 2 speed boosts I think in this fight. Just to guarantee that we outspeed a lot of stuff. If it's Jolly max speed, Excadrill, which I literally had a brain fade and couldn't think of that Pokemon's name. Yeah, if it's Jolly max speed Excadrill, 2 Airstreams still isn't enough because we're adamant on the Landorus, but... And that was the Excadrill I ran into before. It was a Tyranitar Excadrill and it was a Jolly max speed Excadrill that just liked to click Rock Slide. Okay, we get a flinch. Not really sure what the Indeedee could have gone for there, if I'm being honest. Maybe Dazzling Gleam, maybe Expanding Force. Expanding Force would have done a fair bit, but we are AV. Okay. Tyranitar switches in. So it's more than likely Assault Vest, Weakness Policy. It means Excadrill is in the back as well. So far we just haven't seen... We haven't seen Follow Me, but I guess if there's any time for it to come out, it's now. Because they Dynamax the Tyranitar. I think, I almost want to say good news is, I don't think Ironhead KOs the Indeedee. So what will potentially happen here, assuming Togedemaru survives, is we Ironhead the Indeedee, max fighting the Indeedee, we get an attack boost on both. Okay. Ironhead, Weakness Policy. Absolutely nobody's surprised. Hopefully this kills. We are an Adamant Landorus. Alright. That's not good. That's not good at all. Because now they Rockfall the Landorus. They Gleam. Are they Specs? Or Scarf maybe? Oh, Mamacita. Okay. Alright, I think we have a pretty safe... I say pretty safe. Actually, Ironhead doesn't KO from here, does it? Yikes. Oh, man. Actually, no, we should be fine. We should be fine. Because I think here we... Knuckle the T-Tar and... Ironhead the Indeedee. So that way if they follow me... Okay. Yeah, alright. They didn't max guard either. Okay, that's good. However, now if it's Excadrill in the back, we have a bit of a problem in the sense that both my Pokemon are very weak. Togedemaru might live a Rock Slide, but Landorus definitely won't. There really wasn't much I could do about it. It's always a hard thing playing around Weakness Policy and like 100% knowing your opponent has it is still trying to deal enough damage to that Pokemon to potentially knock it out. I honestly would have thought Ironhead into max fighting would have KO'd, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Oh, it's Zard. Okay. If it's Scarf Zard, how much trouble am I in? We have Urshifu in the back, okay, that's fine. I don't see a... Oh, wait. Okay. I'm +1 speed, hang on. Hold on. Everyone just chill for a second. Alright, I'm +1 speed on the Togedemaru. If it's Scarf Side, we're okay, assuming they go for Heat Wave. Or if they go for Air Slash, KO the Togedemaru, and I miss Rock Slide, then we're in trouble. Okay, never mind, they forfeited. The reason I was worried is Charizard is base 100 speed, and Urshifu is base 97 or something like that. So long story short, my Urshifu would have been a lot slower. Which means if they say Scarf, went for Scarf Heat Wave, KO'd both, it makes the fight a lot harder. I think Urshifu still would have won. But the other scenario was the Rock Slide miss with an Air Slash from the Charizard KOing the Togedemaru. Again, if there was Scarf, then Urshifu has to come in. I get Scarf Air Slashed, I miss another Rock Slide. It's sad times. But my opponent didn't play to the end game. They probably won't Scarf anyway. Yes, alright, so our first foray into Master Ball tier for this season, and we win, which is really, really good. It's taking a while to find an opponent, so I will just pause till I grab one. It literally is, I hit pause. I should know this by now. Also, I'm trying out some different music, trying out some Gym Leader. Kind of just wanted to listen to some normal music. Alright. Lapras plus Ferrothorn is a super tough call. It's almost certainly support Spectria. We've run into what? The Breaking Swipe Garchomp before. Honestly, it's the Ferrothorn that worries me the most. Because Iron Defense Ferrothorn is super tough to break through. And Lapras is really hard for me to hit. So I can either try and match screens. I actually think Grimmsnarl plus Togedemaru is a pretty okay lead here. We have to bring the Celesteela. Like 100% we have to bring that Celesteela. Question is, do we then bring Landorus or Porygon 2? Like, Porygon 2 is only really there to help with the Garchomp. And I feel like I could also bring Urshifu for close combat. And Surging Strikes onto the Incineroar. Close combat for the Lapras, maybe. How good is Landorus, really? Yeah, let's bring Urshi. I finally brought Urshifu in a game, and then I didn't end up having to bring it out, so... I mean, that's kind of the best case scenario, right? You literally beat your opponent so hard you don't have to bring out your last Pokemon, but... So I'm not complaining about that, I'm just saying... It's a bit sad for the old Urshifu not getting any screen time. The once well trained, the once well trained. So there's Spectre Dusclops. Alright. So we have Grimy Grim and Togedemaru. So he knows I'm Light Clay and not... Alright, I'm gonna Taunt. It's probably I'm gonna Taunt Nuzzle. If it's Ally Switch on the Dusclops turn 1, it's not too bad. At least I get a Paralysis onto it. Okay, get Taunt off. Is it Snarl or Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball, okay. So the Grimmsnarl? No, Togedemaru, okay. I saw the Spectria move in its animation. I was a bit confused. Okay. No Trick Room, which is Wunderbar. I am going to set up a light screen. And I'm just going to Zing Zap the Spectria. Spectria probably protects here. Dusclops probably goes for Nightshade. I lose to Togedemaru turn 2. I probably should have thought about that a bit more, actually. Spectria is kind of important here. Togedemaru, I should say. But no Protect came out, so... We're going to go for a Paraflinch. That's really good damage. And we get the flinch. Nice. They Nightshade the Grimmsnarl. Okay. Alright. Another Zing Zap will KO there. Honestly, I'm just going to Spirit Break for now, and they don't have anything to take the Zing Zap, do they? Just the Garchomp. Okay. So this time we change it up a bit and go for Iron Head. Another one spell trained. Spirithorn. Okay, so we're going to take some Iron Barbs damage. Yep. That was our other option, and that's fine. Spirit Break is just to get a little bit of damage. Nightshading there is interesting in my opinion. Simply because I now get a free switch in. You are lefties. Yeah, this is the Iron Defense set. If you don't know, like, Ferrothorn just gets Iron Defense. Now let's go Celesteela. And this, honest to God, is why we have Flamethrower on Celesteela. It's Ferrothorn and Kartana. What else can you have in the back? Incineroar is the most likely at this point, since you've kind of gone full Trick Room. You could switch out Dusclops and protect the Ferrothorn, or even potentially Dynamax it. What if you're... How bad is it if you're ally switch? No, it's fine actually. Because then we're going to taunt off onto the Ferrothorn. Okay, they're staying in. So far we've only seen Nightshade from the Dusclops because it was taunted. We know that Ferrothorn is leftovers. We're Dynamaxing in case they protect. Just to get some chip onto it. Maybe that's a bad thought process. I shouldn't have Dynamaxed. Okay, there's no protect coming out. Do they not expect Celesteela to have Flamethrower? Tell me I target the right Pokemon, please. Thank you. Alright, that's honestly what I consider the biggest threat of the team out of the way. Spectrio is paralyzed. It's still going to outspeed the Celesteela, at least for this turn. But, oh, we did set up the Sun though, so if they have Incineroar in the back... I think they made the right play there by going for Trick Room, just because, you know, I either taunt the Dusclops or I taunt the Ferrothorn, probably going for Iron Defense. It's Lapras. Okay, that's good. How many times? I have a light screen up, right? Yes. Alright, heaps turns light screen. Now we just attempt to whittle down this Lapras. How fast would your Lapras be? And we know it's Spectria. Honestly, I think I actually want to Spirit Break and Airstream this Dusclops. Hopefully at +2, it's a 2-hit KO. What? I lost my token to Maru. So what did I have in the back? We had Urshifu. Okay. I'm half expecting a Resonance this turn into Grimmsnarl, potentially. All comes down to who's faster between the Celesteela or the Lapras. Okay, Celesteela's faster, so they're min-speed Lapras. Alright, that's 2-hit KO. That's good. And Spirit Break will give us a special attack drop onto this Lapras. That's not bad damage. That's like, what, 10%? There's a Resonance. Grimmsnarl survive this. Took nothing, dude. Alright, so now both my Pokemon are guaranteed faster than Spectria. They're guaranteed faster than the Lapras. Basically, we're faster than everything. I'm quite happy to double into the Dusclops this turn. Airstreaming is fine. It's the same base damage. Yeah. I don't see much of a point in Steel Spiking. Don't need defense really. I think, oh, that had KO. That would have been so nice for us. That's okay. Let's get that knockout. It just means Dusclops can't do any of its shenanigans. Another Resonance. Grimmsnarl surviving there is actually huge. It means we get another Spirit Break off. Our Dynamax is over. But We have Sun up. That's a paralyzed Spectria. They have one more turn of max. They do have... what was I gonna say? They do have the Resonance up, which basically it's Light Screen and Reflect in one. Hoping this KOs. Sweet. Spectria's defenses aren't that great. Cool. So now we have a +2 Celesteela with +2 speed. And Spirit Break is going to make this Lapras... Basically, the Lapras has to crit through my entire team, and I really wish I didn't just speak that into existence. But that is literally their only option. I was like, a little part of me was like, oh, Grimmsnarl might live this, but that's okay. So their max is over. Now we just go Urshifu, click close combat. I guess our other win con here is Blizzard freezing. Assuming they're carrying Blizzard. Oh, we just CC and we Flash Cannon. Yeah, okay. Cool. 2 games in, 2 wins. Not bad, not bad. Urshifu came out, put in that intimidation, you know, without the ability even, and they were just forced to forfeit. Poor Urshifu. He got his moment in the sun. But I mean, it was just good to have, like, it was good to have it in the last game against the Charizard, and it was good to have it in this game against the Lapras. It just helped cover us if something bad happened. Like, if our opponent played around the Celesteela, you know, didn't lose their Ferrothorn immediately, we had another out, and that was the main reason for bringing it. Okay, what is this? Alright, as a Glastrier with a Tapu Lele, I'm pretty sure the only thing on that team that gets Trick Room is Whimsicott. I could be wrong. I don't remember if Lele gets it. I don't think it does. How good is Togedemaru here? It's not bad. Unless they lead Heatran. But I guess if they lead Heatran, we can get a Nuzzle off. I like this lead again, just because we can Nuzzle some stuff, get up screens, potentially taunt, unless they set up the Psychic Terrain. It also, like, helps with the Glastrier lead, potentially. Celesteela, just again, is very good here, outside of the Heatran. What else? Urshifu is actually pretty good. Not being weak to opposing Dark Urshifu, helping with Heatran, being faster than Lele, I believe, unless they're Sash. Sorry, Scarf. But not having a way to reverse Trick Room is a bit rough, but that's okay. And more, I feel like we should be Thunderbolt on this Porygon. Because everyone expects Ice Beam anyway, so they play around it. And Thunderbolt's just has better coverage, I think. Alright. What do we have? It is Whimsicott Spectra. Okay. Okay. Do you Tailwind or Trick Room? I mean, look, Fake Out's super obvious. Question is, they have Protect. I'm going to Fake Out Taunt. I think they either Protect or they switch. But I absolutely need to cover for this Trick Room. I can't let Glastrier come in for free. Actually, I guess if they're Eject button. I guess Fake Out also covers for that. Although if I was worried about Trick Room, why am I... If I was worried about Trick Room, I should have just taunted. Yeah. I should have taunted and nuzzled the Spectria. Well, that covers for that, doesn't it? Alright, could switch my opponent's end. Yeah, I should have nuzzled. That's very silly of me. Oh well. So both my attacks are nullified because of the terrain. They Dynamax, which is even more upsetting. Okay. Yeah. Very, very bad turn 1. Very, very bad. The Whimsicott switch is always so obvious too. I guess the question is, what do you go for? Is Quake, okay. Into the Togedemaru, obviously, yep. Okay, so being Sasha is really nice. Special defense boosts are not. So this turn it's a Max Phantasm into Togedemaru plus a Moonblast into Grimmsnarl. If I brought Porygon 2, I'd be in a much better position. Yeah, damn it. If I'd nuzzled, I'd... Anyway. I'll stop bemoaning my position. Like, I wouldn't think you Max Wake again. Because, like, I freely switch into, like, Celesteela or Landorus. I feel like you'd Phantasm. Alright, let's get screens up. They have Darkness. Oh, so they have Snarl. Okay. I was like, what Dark Mood does it get? Yeah. So that was definitely their best option there. Because it lowers my SPDF as well. Yeah, it looks like we're getting steamrolled by a Glastrier, boys. Yeah, actually really need Grimmsnarl to live this. That might be a Specs Lele. Oh no, they crit me. Ah, well, if that doesn't just rub salt in the wounds, I don't know what does. And this is where Urshifu comes out to die. I mean, Celesteela could hypothetically 1v like 6 my opponent here. Okay. We Airstream and we Detect. Maybe I should Airstream the Lele actually. If this play works, like hypothetically if they go for, let's say Phantasm into the Celesteela and I somehow live, Urshifu becomes faster, their Dynamax is over. The question is whether Celesteela is faster than the Lele, and it probably isn't. But we'll see. Okay, so the Spectra isn't protecting. It's Max Darkness, okay. Into the Urshifu. Okay, that makes sense. They're trying to break Sash. Special defense drop sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, they double the Urshi. Yikes. That did a lot less than I expected it to, if I'm being honest here. Honestly, I kind of want to Steel Spike and Surging Strikes the Spectrio. Yeah. So the real question is, I actually know, I should have done that into the Lele actually, now I think about it. No. Now we definitely died to a Moonblast. Yep. I think that's Scarf. Specs, sorry. Okay. If this OHKOs, actually I kind of want the Lele to live, I think. Oh no, I want the special attack boost. It's fine. Either or. So we are with 1 lowered special defense, we have +1 speed. Whimsicott in the back maybe with Focus Sash. Yeah, there's Whimsicott. Okay. What else can you have in the back? Heatran? Actually, if it's Tran, we just lose. Airstream the Lele this turn. Yeah, if it's Tran, this is bad. Yeah, so what I should have done there, I think, is risk the Surging Strikes onto the Lele to see if it KO'd it. And then just Airstreamed again into the Spectria. That would have been a much better play. But then I guess Whimsicott comes in. Urshi's at +2 speed, but the Tailwind goes up. Okay, so there's Tailwind. Okay. That makes sense. How much is this doing? Not a lot. Okay. Thankfully we didn't get a special attack drop. Alright, so we had a special attack boost there. So we're +2 speed, +1 special attack, +1 defense, -1 SPDF. If it's Heatran, this game's over. What else we got? Urshi, okay. Well, I think the Sash is on the... I think the Sash is on the Whimsicott. I'm gonna Airstream, Air Slash. If I miss this Air Slash, I'm gonna get real sad. Or if I die to this. Oh! Celesteela. Baby, please. Please. Please don't be Sash. Oh! That's my boy! Look at this absolute unit. Now watch me get crit by Moonblast. For my next trick, I'll get crit. Okay, if we think they're Sash, I think Flamethrower is my better play here. Because you have a 10% chance to burn. Okay. That makes sense. 100% makes sense. Burn? Burn? Oh, man. Not like this. Don't let me die to a Moonblast like this. Celesteela, I believe in you, baby. Oh, what a clutch beast! Oh, that is hype as... Oh, it's so good. Sorry, I'm trying really hard not to swear. At the very least, out of everything on my channel, I want this to be, like, family friendly. I can't remember if I've sworn already, but gosh. Oh my god, dude. The 1 HP live. I love Celesteela. Like, how there are, like, not that many people using this Pokemon in the format is beyond me. This Pokemon is insane. Alright, well, our first foray into Master Ball tier, as I said, for this season, and we get 3 wins, so that is awesome. That's gonna end off the episode. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I don't know, have a cold shower or something just to cool myself down. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.